This eSIM from Smart was the first prepaid eSIM that you could buy inside the Philippines. The problem? You couldn't buy it. It was so difficult. Lazada out of stock, Shopee out of stock, the mall out of stock. Why? Because people were buying these for 99 pesos, hoarding them, and then reselling them for 500 pesos, 600 pesos. So many people are frustrated because they desperately want an eSIM, but they cannot buy it. Well, there's a game changer now. You can go online on the Smart website, buy it right now for 99 pesos, the real price, and you don't even have to wait for it to come to your door. They will email you the QR code and you can immediately add the eSIM to your cell phone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why would you go through the hassle of getting an eSIM when you can walk into any convenience store and buy a regular SIM card like this? On many modern cell phones, especially the iPhones, they only support one physical SIM card. So for example, my phone here, I put a Globe SIM card into this. But what if I want to use Smart? I don't want to be swapping my SIM cards every time, right? Well, that's where the eSIM comes into play. I can add an electronic SIM card to my phone, and now I have Globe and Smart, just like a dual SIM cell phone. In fact, this is a dual SIM cell phone, but it relies on eSIMs. This can actually support multiple SIMs, although I can only use two at the same time. So that's the big benefit of these eSIMs. Otherwise, they act exactly the same data promos, the same SIM registration, everything is the same as a physical SIM card. It's just the way that you install it is a little bit different. Now, as far as I know, and at the time of recording, Smart is the only one offering prepaid eSIMs inside the Philippines. Globe have been saying as is coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. It's still not here. Personally, I'm looking forward to it, but right now it's not here. Whereas with Smart, you can go onto their store right now, pay 99 pesos, and they will email you your QR code for the eSIM, and you can immediately install it on your cell phone. No more hoarders, no more resellers, no more 500, 600 or more, no more scammers, because some people are pretending to sell this and then they just take your money, whoosh, they're gone. So you can now buy it direct from Smart. The only thing I would say is that their website is not very reliable. It often throws up errors, timeouts, gateway errors, payment processor problems. Their website is really not good. So I hope that they will consider adding this to Shopee and Lazada, because their website's so frustrating sometimes. You have to try again and again and again over days and days and days. It's not a good experience, but sometimes it works. And when it does work, it's useful. So the first thing you're going to do is add to cart, view cart. So what you have to do is put in a cell phone number and an email address. So let me just quickly do that. And they will send an OTP to your email address just to verify that it's correct. And it will give you these payment options. So obviously Maya, a lot of people have that. Shopee Pay, quite a lot of people have that. Otherwise, debit or credit card. And once you actually make your payment, it is immediate. You will receive an email immediately. It tells you your new cell phone number and it gives you the QR code which you need to scan to install the eSIM on your phone. Now you probably notice that the image doesn't appear correctly in the email, but they do put a little warning there saying if you cannot see the image, look at the attached file. And you can see there that I do have an attached file with the QR code. Now this QR code has to be kept private because anybody that scans this can install the eSIM onto their phone, although it won't let you install on a second phone if it's already installed on a first phone. Now the strange thing with this QR code is it looks a little bit blurry and it looks like it's rotated just a little bit. So I'm actually wondering whether they've manually scanned these in and then they've added them as a shop item rather than creating them digitally on the fly. That's what I think they might have done. If you look at my phone right now, it shows I have a Gomo SIM and then a Smart eSIM. And we're going to add the new one that I just bought. I don't actually need a second eSIM, I just want to demonstrate to you how it works. And here's where things could get challenging for some people. It wants me to use my rear camera to scan the QR code, but the QR code is on the phone itself. So you might have to get a little bit creative here, either printing off the QR code or sending it to a second phone and then scanning that. or using something like Google Lens, which can scan a QR code that you've already downloaded, you might have to get a little bit creative. So now I've scanned the QR code, it should start the setup process. It says eSIM downloaded, and all I have to do now is click to enable it. So let's click use SIM card. And it's telling me that I can only use one eSIM at a time, which is okay because I have my physical SIM and then my eSIM. And if I wanted, I could swap between multiple eSIMs, but I don't personally need to do that. And there you go. You'll see that I now have my Gomo SIM card, which is a physical SIM, and I have the new eSIM from Smart. So basically it's like having a regular dual SIM cell phone, but it's done using eSIMs. And instead of having to go to the store to buy a physical SIM card, you can just order it online through their website and they'll email it to you. The data promos, call packages, everything like that, it's identical. There's no difference between a physical SIM card and an eSIM. The registration process, SIM registration, that's still identical. You still have to register your SIM card. So it's really only the installation process, whether you're going to physically put a SIM card into your phone or you're going to use an electronic SIM or an eSIM. Now, if you have any questions, put it in the comments section. Common ones would be things like, can I delete it from one phone and then install it on another? Yes, you can. Can I install it on two phones at the same time? No, you cannot. Any questions you have, put it in the comments section. The only thing I would say is that before you order, make sure your device supports eSIMs, because not every phone supports it and not every tablet supports it. Some do. So yeah, that's the Smart eSIM, now available online. So no more problems with hoarders and resellers. Thanks for watching.